We're live. It is Rich Lieberman on a Sunday here in the Bay Area. We're in the middle part of January. And if you watch me, you know that I look like a reverend or something. I just saw that. I'm Jewish, but it's okay. We're all good, right? We're equal opportunity believers, so to speak. Okay. But this does look kind of stupid. And, well, consider the source, right? Uh, I'm Reverend Lieberman. No, I'm not a reverend nor a rabbi, just a swell guy talking about the media here on a beautiful day in the Bay Area. It's Sunday, and pretty soon we're going to start hearing, ooh, we haven't had rain in 21 days. It's a drought. Mark my words. Okay, so I was highlighting the fact that KNX on this horrific situation down in LA, which forecasters say this wind is going to pick up and it's going to get worse. But what's it going to burn? I mean, there's a lot of destruction taking place down in the Los Angeles basin. But nevertheless, I plugged KNX, which is the all news Audacy outlet in Southern California, because they've been having great coverage, which they have. Well, lo and behold, I must have spoke too soon. Couple of things. I've got a lot of other things, not just a couple of things. First off, so I'm listening on Saturday afternoon. And who shows up? Matt Bigler on KNX. But wait, there's more. Holly Quan shows up, not on KCBS, but for KNX. Now you have two Northern California reporters for the basically awful KCBS showing up in Southern California reporting for KNX. Two, Holly Quan, Matt Bigler. Bigler, who's basically okay, does a good job. It's not spectacular. Who is these days? But he does at least a somewhat credible job. Well, guess what, folks? He's doing a live report for the anchors. This is Saturday afternoon. And they're asking him, and he's out and I'll get to why they're there in a second. They being Holly Quan and Matt Bigler, two KCBS reporters in Los Angeles and not KNX reporters. I'll get to that in a second. So Matt Bigler is doing a live report from the area near Palisades, California. Obviously it's California. No, it's Idaho. Okay. And the anchor, I believe his name is Dave Ping, or maybe his name is Ping. Kevin Ping. I don't know his last name is Ping. And he says, so Matt, are you wearing your mask? Because the air down there is bad. I mean, it's bad to begin with. Combine this horrific fire and all the smoke. So what does Bigler say? He says, oh, no. I only wear my mask. I don't really need the mask. And the anchor is incredulous, like, what? Even if you don't use your mask, which is ludicrous, you don't say that on the air. For God's sakes, who knows what the hell you're breathing? You got bad air as it is in LA. You combine that with all this smoke and the houses that have burned, wood, metal, God knows what else. And you say on the air that, and he was kind of aw shucks about it. He being Matt Bigler. And the anchors were absolutely, I don't say stunned, but they sounded a little irked. Well, guess what? Next report, about 10 minutes later, Bigler, who really should know better, says, well, after careful consideration, yeah, I wear my mask. The only time I don't wear it is when I'm reporting, but basically he was covering up his bizarre statement that he doesn't wear a mask. Got all these infernos. You got smoke from God knows what Variety, what source? You're going to say on the air that you don't wear a mask? Well, he covered up, basically, and said, yeah, well, I wear a mask. Of course, he didn't say it like that. But the fact that he said it at all, that was my Peter Brady by that. The fact that he said it at all. I'll get back to normal, Rich. This does look kind of stupid, folks. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Okay. Is that better? No, it looks more. I basically look like a reverend or a preacher. So, the only thing that's missing is take the. Anyway, okay. Sorry. Wardrobe malfunction, I guess. All right. So, yeah. Now, back to why are Holly Quan, who's not bad in the field as a reporter, and Matt Bigler, who I've complimented every now and then. What the hell are two KCBS reporters doing down in LA? What did KNX suddenly go off the map when I gave them much aplomb, much credit, much compliments? Yeah, what a coincidence. So let me tell you why, folks. And those of you that have been listening to the reporting down there, watched local TV and all that, the radio has been fantastic. I said it. Now we hear two KCBS reporters and anchors sometimes doing reporting work for KNX. Turns out, and I'm getting this from various sources, yeah, there's relief. The normal KNX reporters taking a breather, no pun intended. But it's not that. You know what it is? It's Frugal, Audacy, which owns KCBS, which owns KNX in LA. They're sort of putting these two, and for the life of me, I don't understand. I mean, I understand the fact that they're cheap. They have a new excuse now. But for God's sakes, and Bigler, he's a Northern California guy. Does that mean that he can't report in Southern California? Obviously, no. But you can't use your own staff. You don't have a weekend crew. Does KNX? And if not, I don't know what the hell you do, but this doesn't sound right. This sounds patently ridiculous. But then again, it is Audacy, which is basically the CBS equivalent of Cumulus. It just sounds weird. And of course, KCBS here locally trying to cover this as if we didn't already have coverage, sending reporters down, which I guess now they have an excuse. But it sounds ridiculous. And aside from this fire coverage, a couple of things. Somebody, I guess, is really in love with Shane Guinness, the anchor who is everywhere. He's not just a whack-a-mole, he is the everywhere anchor. He's on overnight, he's on midday, he's on morning, he's on evening, he's on everywhere. Why? I have no idea. He sounds terrible, which in radio would be a problem given that radio is a sound medium. And I have nothing against the guy personally, other than the fact that he sounds like he's got rocks in his mouth. But wait, there's more. This morning on KCBS, he's paired with Alicia Clancy, the woman, former FM jazz disc jockey, who's now doing news. Well, she's been doing news for a while. She's actually improved. There are less giggles, less laughs, and more basic delivery. That's the good news. The bad news, I guess they found money at Audacy. She's now paired with Guinness on Sunday. So I don't get this. They're now pairing. You don't really need two anchors on a Sunday morning. That's another story. Not only do they not know how to run a radio station, they obviously don't know economics either, they being Audacy. And here I am glorifying, giving massive credit to KNX on their Firestorm coverage. I'll not back away from that. They've been really good, really solid, give you what is taking place. I spoke too soon about the spots. Guess what, folks? They're now running spots once again, is Audacy. And on the feed that I have, which is basically not even getting the app, just tuning into knx.com, you now hear PSA after PSA after PSA after PSA. So and I don't think the LA audience is hearing that yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they started on Friday running these ad nauseums of PSAs and Verizon ads and just when I was really beginning to like, boy, do I look like a dork. I can't talk. Does this look foolish? Okay, I'm going to get I look like a complete idiot. Look at that. I could have just done this. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can just do this. Got my Stevie Wonder moment this morning, putting this shirt on here, but what in the, okay, just forget it. I'm very self-conscious and all that. And I look again like a complete dork. And then of course people are going to say, oh, you don't need that to confirm what you just said. You are a dork. Okay. In any event, I this thing, I'm just perplexed by the fact that Matt Bigler is in LA and Holly Quan is in LA, and that's your reporters on the weekend. Again, not for purposes of spelling a little air and time for the normal weekend reporters for KNX. I guess they just simply cut costs. So let's get these two from KCBS down to LA. And now they're covering the situation in Los Angeles. And look, I don't say you have to be actually born in LA to do the job, but it helps when you have people that are based in LA who know the lay of the land. And by the way, who don't sound like, 10-year-old chipmunks. I'll give KCBS Audacy credit for at least this. At least they knew whom to send down and not people that don't know how to pronounce the word Lafayette and say Lafayette or somebody else. Given all that, Matt Bigler, what the hell were you thinking? Oh, I don't really need a mask. I'm Superman. Okay. So that was a gaffe, folks. If you get a chance, go on Audacy. I'm not going to plug it here because I don't want their wrath. I would put a link up, but I don't even know where to go. But it was Saturday afternoon around 4 or 5 o'clock. And you can hear Matt Bigler saying, almost excited, almost with affirmation, I don't need a mask. The only time I use a mask is, it was ridiculous. Okay, real last situation here. Oh, yeah. If you like this site, if you like my stupid decal up here, it's ridiculous. Okay, put that aside. I will give you commentary, I will give you opinion, and I will give you every now and then a scoop, whether it's TV, radio, internet, streaming. Please contribute to my site, not because of this, but because I give you what nobody else gives you: information, opinion, etc. You don't even have to agree with me. If you agree with me, wonderful. If you disagree with me, it's okay. Make a contribution. Go up to my PayPal icon on your computer, desktop, laptop. It's very fast, takes 30 seconds. I will personally thank you. People like Will, who sent a contribution in. John in San Francisco. Okay. All you folks, the great, the wonderful. Michael down in Ventura, used to live in the Bay Area, sending a contribution. All you folks who have contributed in the past, currently, whatever, on the fence, please send me money so I can dress better and not look like a moron. Whatever. Okay. Boy, the trolls, they're just, oh, we're so excited. The trolls are like, it's like, dolphins near tuna. They're just going crazy. Okay. Um, I'm Yul Benner. Don't smoke. I'm Richard Nixon. Even though I'm in heaven, I am watching the area near where I used to live. I was born in California, and who knew that I would become president of the United States? Me, a humble young kid from Yorba Linda. As my John Rothman used to say, anything is possible. Okay. What about these, huh? Does that look? I could fly if I were an airplane. Okay. Enough of that. Please make a contribution. I will personally thank you, whether it's email. Oh, if you have feedback, and boy, I just know you must have a lot. Rich.Lieberman, Lieberman @gmail.com. God, I look absolutely. Hello, friends. Welcome to Sunday morning. Jesus in the manger and God in his Buick. My God. Okay. How are you? I'm Reverend Ike. Okay, enough of that stuff. I just look pathetic. Okay, so send the money. Show me the money. 10, $5, 10, 20, 100 grand, 10 grand. I don't have a GoFundMe page. Okay, but we're thinking about it. No. Oh my God. I don't mean to keep belaboring the point, but by God, didn't I see this? I look like a reverend. I look like a clergy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to church. Today, I want to talk about Jesus and how he once was a vlogger, a anything. We are gathered today for solemn Jesus. God, look at this. My God. All right, send me the money, and I promise to get a better wardrobe. Okay. Please make a contribution, feedback. If you want to text me, 415-999-4454. And yeah, okay. So hope you're having a great, the weather is great. Wait till they start talking about drought. Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Please make a comment.